Now, Storm Tracker 12 weather with meteorologist Sarah Kress.
Right now we're taking a live look out across the region and a few wintry scenes as we're looking out at Klamath Falls, and especially as we're heading towards Mount Shasta, seeing some of that wet snow falling down, and that'll be what we're seeing as we're heading through the next, I should say Friday, and into our Saturdays into Northern California. But taking a look at the bigger picture, we have an area low pressure off to our west and a front just offshore, which is going to be pushing in as we head into the afternoon hours, and that's going to increase those winds, and rainfall is going to become a much heavier, and snowfall as we're heading into the afternoon and evening hours. We'll touch on that in just a second. But we do have the high wind warning issued and some wind advisory, so we can expect peak wind gusts, especially along the coast, to get up to about 70 miles per hour at their peak. Same deal as we're heading over into the mountains, into the Rogue Valley as we're heading towards Ashland, Talent, and Medford. Possibly expect those peak gusts to get up to about 50 miles per hour as well. But as we're heading through the rest of the day, it's not going to be getting too warm. Still a little bit of a chill in the air right now. 46 for the high into Medford, 43 into Grants Pass, heading over east of the Cascades, 39 into Lakeview, and heading down towards Mount Shasta only by a high of 37 for the day. Now as we head into those nighttime hours, our lows are going to drop into the 30s for most of the region. As we're heading over towards Crater Lake, about 29, but we're going to expect a lot of that snowfall and rain to continue as we head into those overnight hours. So something we're keeping a very close eye on is a winter storm warning issued for Siskiyou County. That's from 1 p.m. today, so starting very soon, heading until 4 p.m. on Saturday. Now taking a look at our roads in Siskiyou County, are seeing some poor conditions as we're heading over towards Snowman Summit, and as we're moving through today, we'll continue to see a pretty different picture, so make sure you're checking in with us later tonight as well. Matt will have more updates for you, but let's go ahead and time out what you can expect even heading home from your commute today. Now as we head into the afternoon, that's when the intensity really does begin to pick up. So by the time we're heading home from work, we'll see heavy amounts of rainfalls. We're heading over towards the coast, and if we're heading down into Northern California along the passes, isn't going to be fun driving, especially with those high winds as well. Around this time as well, we could possibly see some whiteout conditions, especially as we're heading down towards Mount Shasta and some areas along the passes with that heavy blowing snow. But taking a bigger look into our Saturday, this area of low pressure is what's bringing this system through now, but another is going to develop as we're moving into tomorrow, and that's going to continue the rain and snow as we're heading into our Saturday. Sunday is looking like we will see some improving conditions, but another strong system will move through as we're heading later into the night on Saturday or Sunday. We can expect more rain and snow to start our week. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at a 7-day forecast for the coast, and we'll see windy and rainy conditions moving through this weekend over into Northern California. Expect snowfall at times, especially about an inch per hour, maybe possibly even more heading towards Mount Shasta. Over into the Klamath Basin, windy as we're heading through the next few days, and into tonight over into the mountains as well. Make sure you can avoid the passes if you can. And finally, heading back over into the Rogue Valley, breezes will die down as we're heading into tomorrow morning, but rain is going to continue as we start our weekend.